Rapper Rick Ross admits he didn't comprehend math in school and still hasn't learned multiplication to this day. He also says to hide his lack of skill, he was the class comedian and that helped him cover up the fact that he really didn't understand arithmetic like I can read. So, ladies, what are your thoughts on Rick Ross coming out about his academic struggles? We all got struggles, Rick.
Let me tell you, and that's what I like about it. I appreciate his honesty, because I'm sure there's somebody right now that's in school, maybe struggling, and maybe that's not their strength. But look at the obviously you can become something great and amazing. And I think we all have different strengths. And that's the issue with me with school, with traditional schooling, is, you know, everybody is not going to be great in every area. And there are some kids who have strengths in other areas, like the arts, or, you know, in his case, he's just a brilliant mind. And I appreciate his honesty. It made me not feel that stupid when I came forward with the fact that I do know how to tell time. I don't know how to see it at a glance. So I'm not that kind of person that literally goes like this and they're watching goes, I just have never been that person.
Like 8:45.
I can't, like
9:15.
it just doesn't work for me.
Really?
Yeah, and that's honest, and I think it's okay to just be real about these things.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, math was not my strong suit. Still isn't.
Right.
Thank God we have phones and calculators.
You doing all right, though?
Yeah, but I'm doing all right, but I do agree with you. I love that he's transparent. And even, you know, he's so successful. It's great to show kids that maybe math is not your thing, but you can still be successful. You can still, you know, go on and prove to be an amazing entrepreneur.
Definitely.
Great
You know,
businessman.
D.L. Hughley always talks about getting his GED, and he's even used it in his comedy shows. He has on his radio show, he calls it the GED section.
Yes, I love
where
that
he talks
one.
about that.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a way, but I do think it's important to try to work on your skills that you lack. Like, I am not good at phonics. I always say this. I say this on this show. I have a hard time with people's names, and I really try to work on it. And I joke about it, and I think we use comedy to kind of mask it.
Absolutely.
Right.
But, you know, it's some things you do need to work on. I think you do need to know how to multiply.
For sure. For sure. I mean, I also think we don't know what his schooling was.
Right.
You know, I grew up in a public school. We had maybe 35 kids in a class to one teacher.
Sure.
The realities of how people grow up is different. But I feel like at this point, even if he struggles with it, I like that he's honest about it, and I think in his honesty, that actually forces him to get better at it.
Oh, definitely.
You know, have you ever admitted something publicly and then it kind of forces you to like pull it together and get it together? I feel like that might be the case here as well.
You remember when they said that, and Fantasia put this in her book, that she had issues with reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think once you embrace it and say, I know this is my problem, this is my struggle, then you can work on it. So I admire anybody that steps out and say, hey, I'm not the best at math, or I'm not the best at reading, but hey, I work on it. And that's all you can do.
I love
all
that.
you can do, me too. Okay, this is a good one. I know a lot of people can relate to this. Being a procrastinator. You know the folks who leave everything for the last minute. Well, according to a recent article, procrastinating isn't such a bad thing. In fact, some people are more productive and happier working under pressure. In fact, procrastinating can even offer clues to what your mind actually thinks about certain projects and tasks. So, ladies, what are your thoughts on procrastination?
I love it. I love the procrastination.
You do?
Love it.
Yeah, because
Why?
I like the challenge.
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
last minute challenge.
Yeah, I used to do that in school. In college, I would always procrastinate, trying to learn, you know, something, and then it's like the night of, I'm like, ah!
But that means you're great under pressure.
Yeah, I love it. For me, I love it.
Do you still do that now?
I do, yeah. You see how late I come down to the stage?
She's like, just gonna make it. I am the opposite. I hate procrastination, and the reason why I procrastinate is because I probably don't want to do what I'm doing.
That's it right there.
I'm only procrastinating because it's something I don't want to do. Let me tell you, if I'm into something, I'll be planning a year in advance. I find out I'm going on vacation, I've ordered the bathing suits. I only procrastinate about the things I'm really not that into.
Well, there are some pros to procrastination. It gives us an energy boost. Lack of time makes us work faster.
Stress me out.
It forces you to lower your expectation. But the cons of procrastination is that it leads to an increase in stress and anxiety, what you were saying, as well as the likelihood of making errors when rushing towards completion of a project. So that's why you
make mistakes.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I like to get it done and move on. I really do.
So you don't procrastinate?
I don't procrastinate at all. No,
for
but
you,
it's annoying.
Garcelle.
And she don't have nothing
It's
either.
annoying to some people, though. Because I'm like, let's get it done and move on to the next
She sure
thing.
does.
That's pretty
Right?
awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Okay, now before we head to break, we all know February is Black History Month. So throughout the month, we're honoring small Black-owned businesses who are staples in their community. So as we head off to break, meet the folks over at the Doc Bookshop in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. We'll be right back with more Girl Chat. This is The Real.
Hey, ladies of The Real, we here at the Doc Bookshop, we watch your show every day on More 27 in Dallas, Fort Worth.
As a matter of fact, Lonnie and Garcelle, we support you as authors.
Ladies of The Real, we stay tuned in for your dynamic conversation, authors, and book highlights.
From one generation
to another. We love the show.
Support local bookstores.